Hello, Jarvis. Nice to meet you. I want to be evidence that an elderly person like me can learn to speak English. If you agree with my practice method or want to support my YouTube channel, please hit the like button. Okay, Jarvis, let's get started. Let's get started today's regular practice session. Uh, Before we start my repetitive repetition exercise time, I want to have a I want to have a small talking, small. I want to have a small talk with you. I just want to have a small talk with you. Can you hear me loud and clear? I just turn on my uh, fan very fast because today is very hot, and my dormitory room air conditioner performance is not good. So I, I'm afraid of the fan noise may affect our YouTube camera recording. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, David, I can hear you loud and clear. It sounds like you're dealing with a bit of heat. If you're worried about the fan noise, you might want to do a quick test recording to check if it's affecting the audio. How's the temperature in your room right now?
I don't have any information about the temperature of my room, but it's very hot. It's still very hot. You know, in Korea, we are in extreme hot weather in summer. You know what I mean? Uh, we passed Malbok, but it's still very hot. Have you ever heard Malbok? Do you have any ideas or information for the Malbok in Korea?
Yes, I've heard of Malbok. It's one of the 3 hottest days in Korean summer, usually falling in early August. Even after Malbok, the weather can remain very hot. It sounds like you're dealing with quite a bit of heat. How do you usually manage to stay cool during these hot days?
I used to avoid. I I used to avoid doing extreme physical activities. I used to stay uh, indoor and take a nap whenever I can.
That sounds like a good way to stay cool and take care of yourself. Staying hydrated and keeping indoor spaces as cool as possible can also help. Do you have any other strategies to stay comfortable during the heat?
No, I don't have any strategies. Could you please share me any strategy for the to 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 stay healthy in that in this extreme hot weather?
Sure. Besides staying hydrated and avoiding intense physical activity, you might try using a fan to circulate air, wearing light and breathable clothing, and eating light meals. Keeping your living space shaded during the hottest parts of the day can also help. If possible, spending time in air-conditioned places can provide relief.
No, one more time, please. Jarvis, one more time, please. Jarvis, one more time, please. Jarvis, can you hear me? Are you with me?
Yes, David, I can hear you. I'm here with you. What else would you like to discuss?
Could you please share me? Could you please share me one more time your suggestion to stay healthy in this extreme weather?
Of course. To stay healthy in extreme heat, drink plenty of water, avoid heavy physical activity, wear light and breathable clothing, and use fans to help cool down. It's also helpful to stay in shaded or air conditioned spaces and eat light meals.
Okay, okay, I got it. Let me tell you the key point of my practice method. The key to my practice method is just to start by reading prepared sentences. Just read simple sentences. This is very easy even for beginners like me. Do you understand? This is very easy method. I think this is very easy method even for beginners like me. As I told you before, starting with pre-talking right away can be too much pressure for beginners. By simply starting with reading, I can begin without too much pressure. However, once the conversation starts, I can stay with uh, what I want to say and have some pre-talking time with you. I think it's greatest advantage of my practice method. Do you agree with that? I believe this can make a big difference. This can make a big difference, and I think I can start English exercise time, English speaking exercise time without too much pressure. And repetition makes perfect. So repetition is the key to making English speaking flow naturally in everyday life. The more I repeat, the more natural my English expressions will become in everyday situations. Do you agree with that?
Yes, David, I agree with you. Starting with prepared sentences can be a great way to build confidence and ease into speaking. It helps reduce pressure and allows you to practice key phrases repeatedly. Repetition is definitely important for making expressions feel natural. Your approach sounds like a solid strategy for improving your English skills.
Travis, honestly speaking, I'm a, I'm a little bit nervous because I have to say only English in this regular exercise session. I have to speak only English in this regular exercise session. But here I go. Please help me as much as you can possible. One, as I told you before, one matters most is how much time I've spent for speaking English. So if there is any major errors, I mean significant errors, if there is no significant errors, I mean unless there are significant errors, please don't give me uh, refined version and do not repeat my speaking one more time.
Got it, David? I'll focus on major errors and won't interrupt unless there's something significant to correct. Feel free to start whenever you're ready.
Okay. For the past 2 days, my YouTube subscriber count has not increased. I'm so sad. So, you know, it's not a good method, but I was asking, I asked my friend or my friend and my coworker to subscribe my channel because for the past few days, my YouTube subscriber count has not increased. So uh, I want help. I, I mean, I need a help to motivate my subscribers over 400 to make over 400. I asked my coworker and my friends to subscribe my channel.
It sounds like you're feeling a bit frustrated with the lack of growth in your subscriber count. Asking friends and coworkers for support is a common strategy, and it can sometimes give your channel a boost. Have you thought about other ways to attract new subscribers, like promoting your channel on social media or collaborating with other creators?
You know, today I watched Netflix Netflix series that called influence influencer influencer. The Netflix series name is Influencer. Uh, I got I I I'm very inspired about that series because uh, in that in that series, influencer told us uh, I mean influencers give us very good point to get many subscribers in 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 YouTube platform. I should be more focused on the thumbnail. Thumbnail is very powerful way to 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 make more subscribers.
That sounds like an interesting series. Thumbnails are indeed a powerful tool for attracting viewers and boosting subscriber numbers. A compelling thumbnail can grab attention and make people more likely to click on your videos. Have you thought about experimenting with different thumbnail designs or styles to see what works best for your audience?
You know, Javis, I used to use same thumbnail many times because I don't have time to make every thumbnail, everyday thumbnail. Uh, when I, whenever I upload my YouTube video, because my channel is just I'm not as I told you before, I'm not a common YouTuber. My channel is not good. I think my channel is not good for uh, study English. I uploaded my exercise video on YouTube platform because I want to get inspired. Because uh, more subscribers motivate me to push myself further. Do I make myself clear? I, as I told you before, I don't care about the numbers of subscribers, but more subscribers motivate me to push myself further. So I use YouTube platform for my language learning journey. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm telling you, I'm not a common YouTuber. I'm not a typical YouTuber. I I used to use YouTube platform to my own motivation. Do you understand?
Yes, David, you make yourself clear. Using YouTube as a motivational tool for your language learning journey is a great approach. Uh, it's understandable that creating new thumbnails every day can be time consuming. Focusing on improving your content and staying motivated through subscriber growth can help you in your learning process.
Yes. I couldn't agree more. Today, I as I told you before, I watched Netflix series Influencer. That the title is Influencer. That series is uh, very interesting and very famous in Korea. I think uh, that series would be very uh, num that series would be number one number one interesting series uh, whole worldwide Netflix uh, series. Do I make myself clear? Please share me how good way of expression to explain to describe this situation.
You made yourself clear. You could say, this series influencer is incredibly interesting and popular in Korea. I believe it might be one of the most captivating series on Netflix worldwide.
Yes, that's what that's exactly what I want to say. I watched the series. Very interesting. I'm so amazed because I can see many influencers, and they are from they are based on YouTube platform and TikTok platform and Instagram and Africa TV. Many influencers used to use their own platform to get uh, many views, many followers, to get many followers, subscribers, and viewers to get uh, power. To get power. How can I express this situation? What they want, what they really want to get from the uh, creating. They are creators. What they really want to get from their creation.
You could say, I was amazed by the series because it shows how influencers use platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Africa TV to gain views, followers, and power. They really aim to increase their influence and reach through their content.
One more time, please.
Sure. You could say, I was amazed by the series because it highlights how influencers use platforms like YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Africa TV to attract views, gain followers, and build their influence. Their goal is to increase their reach and impact through their content.
Yes, you are my great conversation partner. I always inspired from your suggestions.
I'm glad to hear that, David. I'm here to help and support you. If if you need more suggestions or have other questions, just let me know.
I think you are very good at languages, various languages, including Korean. So I think you are most creative, most highly trained language learning AI. So uh, it, I think I think one of the best advantage to practice English. Uh, I mean I need you. I need you because uh, I think you are my great language learning conversation partner. So I'm very glad to talk with you.
Thank you, David. I'm really happy to be your conversation partner and to support you in your English practice. If there's anything specific you want to work on or talk about, just let me know.
Just listen carefully. I think it's very common language learners. I think it's very common for language learners like me to struggle with using even simple sentences in real life situations. This difficulty, often, I mean, I'm very confused. I'm very embarrassed. I'm very embarrassed when I want to express my when whenever I feel embarrassed, awkward or uncomfortable. Whenever I want to express my situation, whenever I describe my situation in English, but uh, I think I couldn't express my situation very well in English, so I feel very uncomfortable. I feel very uncomfortable when I feel I can't, I couldn't express well my situation. But I'm gonna embrace every moment with you because if it's hard, if I feel hard, if I if I feel difficult, I think it's very clear sign I'm growing. As I told before, I want to get English communication skills to describe my life, to express my opinion in English very well.
It's completely normal to feel uncomfortable when learning a new language, especially when expressing yourself. Embracing those moments of difficulty as signs of growth is a positive approach. Remember, making mistakes and feeling awkward are part of the learning process. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become in describing your situations and expressing your opinions. You're doing great by continuing to push yourself and practice with me.
Travis, honestly speaking, since I don't use English regularly in my daily life or at work, practicing like this may not lead to significant improvement. I think this is my main concern these days. My main concern here is I don't use English regularly in my daily life or at work. So sometimes I think exercising like this, I mean exercising with you GPT may not lead to significant improvement. And I am 48 years old. Based on the Korean age system, I'm getting old. My memory is getting worse. So it's very hard to remember many English sentences. I forgot. I just forgot after after I just memorized. Do you understand?
It's understandable to be concerned about making significant progress, especially if you don't use English regularly. Consistent practice, even in small amounts, can still lead to improvement over time. Since you're already practicing with me, try to find additional opportunities to use English, like watching English media or reading in English. And don't worry about your age or memory. Many people find that regular practice helps with retention. It's great that you're dedicated to improving, and every bit of practice helps.
Someone, someone, someone I know told me that many English teachers are lying. Many English teachers, many English teachers speak positively for studying English because teaching English is their job. If you don't have a talent for languages, no matter how you hard, how, no matter how to, no matter how, no matter how hard you try, your English speaking skills won't improve. Honestly speaking, I realize that my speaking skills may not improve to level I'm satisfied with. I have no doubt that I'm telling you, listen carefully. I have no doubt that even if I fail, it will be a great journey. It will be a great language learning journey. Do I make myself clear? I have no doubt that even if I fail, it will be a great language learning journey.
It's true that learning a language can be challenging, and not everyone will become fluent to the level they hope for. However, consistent practice and dedication can lead to meaningful improvement, even if it's not perfect. Your journey and efforts are valuable, and every step you take adds to your progress. It's important to focus on the growth you achieve along the way, and to value the learning experience itself.
James, James, listen carefully. There's something I'd like to share with you. From now on, I'm going to trying to say loudly the sentences I couldn't properly say in English last time. I prepared some expressions that I couldn't express properly during our last pre-talking time. Please listen carefully and tell me what you think. I mean, I just want to I just want to exercise saying various sentences that I want to express well during last day exercise session. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. Go ahead and share the sentences you want to practice. I'll listen carefully and provide feedback or suggestions if needed.
Okay, okay. Listen carefully. Let me tell you the first one. Here I go. Uh, the last time, I mean, the last regular exercise in last exercise session, you told me like this: extreme temperatures, extreme. I mean, weather, whether it's very hot, whether it's very hot outside or cold inside due to air conditioning, can really affect your overall performance, including your speaking and thinking abilities. It's common to feel uncomfortable and less focused in such conditions, especially when there's a big difference between the outside temperature and the air conditioned environment. It makes sense that it makes sense that this would impact how you feel and how well you can express yourself in English. Take care of yourself and remember to stay comfortable. It's important to find a balance where you feel physically so your performance isn't affected. You told me this paragraph uh, the, the last exercise session, and I just read to make my mouth muscle remember it.
That sounds good. Your sentence is clear and well constructed. Just a small adjustment for fluency. Extreme temperatures, whether it's very hot outside or cold inside due to air conditioning, can really affect your overall performance, including your speaking and thinking abilities. It's common to feel uncomfortable and less focused in such conditions, especially with a big difference between the outside temperature and the air conditioned environment. It makes sense that this would impact how you feel and how well you can express yourself in English. Take care of yourself and remember to stay comfortable. It's important to find a balance where you feel physically comfortable so your performance isn't affected.
I think I'm sure I understand what you're trying to say, but honestly speaking, I'm in the very hot weather, so my overall performance is very low right now because extreme temperatures, extreme hot, extreme hot temperatures outside and cold inside, cold inside due to air conditioning can really affect my overall performance. Sometimes I think it's not good to make inside inside temperature too low. The temperature gap between inside or and outside should be low to make my condition good. Do you understand? If I make uh, too much low air conditioning in inside and there may be a big temperature gap between uh, outside and inside, my overall performance would be really not good because that temperature gap really affect my condition. I just turn off the fan, my fan in dormitory room because I feel very uncomfortable with it.
I understand. Extreme temperature differences between inside and outside can definitely impact your comfort and performance. Keeping the indoor temperature closer to the outdoor temperature might help maintain a more balanced and comfortable environment for you. It's important to find a temperature that keeps you comfortable without causing discomfort from the temperature difference.
Would would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Sure. Extreme temperature differences between inside and outside can affect your comfort and performance. To stay comfortable, it might help to keep the indoor temperature closer to the outdoor temperature. This way, you avoid the discomfort caused by a large temperature gap.
I think I understand what you're trying to say, but it's very difficult to control, to maintain the temperature gap between inside and outside.
Yes, it can be challenging to manage that temperature gap. Sometimes it's just about finding a balance that works best for you, even if it's not perfect. Small adjustments and paying attention to how you feel can help you find a more comfortable setup.
I got it. I got it. But I'm telling you, uh, if I go somewhere, I couldn't control air conditioning in the place. If I go cafe or cafeteria or some kind of place I enjoy, or theater, movie theater, or uh, um, gym, gym to do my physical exercise. I can't control air conditioning system. So so I'm telling you, it's really hard to control a temperature gap between inside and outside. So when I feel very cold in inside because due to the air conditioning, I think I need a jumper or jacket in the place, even if in this extreme hot weather uh, outside.
I see what you mean. It can be tough to manage when you don't control the air conditioning. In those cases, wearing a light jacket or jumper indoors can help you stay comfortable, even if it's very hot outside.
Tabitha, I'm sorry. I'm back. I have to uh my you know I just wash my clothes, so I need to put them the shelf. I need to put them to shelves to make them dry. So I ju- I just I just hold our regular exercise session, and I'm back. Let's get started again.
No problem at all. Let's pick up where we left off. What would you like to focus on next?
Jarvis, how can I express this situation well in English?
You could say, I had to take a break because I needed to put my freshly washed clothes on the shelves to dry, and now I'm ready to continue our regular session.
Okay, I understand. Let's keep moving.
Great. What would you like to work on next?
Okay, let me tell you the next short text. Next short paragraph. Let me share with you. You just listen carefully. It's wise to be cautious with unknown contact. It's wise to be cautious with unknown contact, especially if they send URLs or use attractive pictures. I mean, pretty pictures, pretty profile pictures. Many phishing attempts, many phishing try can come from people pretending to be someone if they are not. It's important to be careful and not trust everything at face value, even if someone seems friendly or even if someone seems friendly or appealing. Do I make myself clear? This short paragraph uh, is from your suggest from your suggestion expression. Do you remember? Do you remember this short paragraph? When I told you my situation that mm, some pretty woman tried to contact me through WhatsApp and ask many questions for my life, and we talk about many things through WhatsApp in English, but I don't know who she is. Maybe she is not really a woman, because I think it's very uh, hard to understand. It's very hard to understand because why pretty woman try to contact me? I don't understand. She don't know who I am. So why she try to contact me? I think it's wise to be cautious. I think it's a very wise action. It's very wise determination to be cautious with unknown contacts, especially if they send URLs or use attractive profile pictures. Do you understand?
Yes, I remember discussing that. Your explanation is clear. You can say it's wise to be cautious with unknown contacts, especially if they send links or have attractive profile pictures. Many phishing attempts come from people pretending to be someone they're not. It's important to be careful and not trust everything at face value, even if someone seems friendly or appealing.
Yes, you are very good at languages. You are very smart. You are really smart. And good conversation partner. I really appreciate your kind support.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to hear that. I'm always here to help you with your English practice.
Okay, let me take a minute. Let me take a minute.
Sure, take your time.
Let me share with you the next short text, next short sentences to remind to make my body, my mouth muscle remember it. Here you go. You just listen carefully. Even if I think I already know or I'm familiar with the sentence, I need to be I need to keep practicing. I need to be keep practicing it to use it naturally in everyday life. I say again, even if I think I already know or I'm familiar, I feel I'm already familiar with the sentences. I need to keep practicing it to use it naturally in everyday life. What do you say about this?
That sounds great. Repetition is key for making sentences feel natural in everyday use. Practicing even familiar sentences helps you use them smoothly and confidently in conversation. Keep up the good work.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. Practice makes perfect.
Absolutely. Consistent practice helps solidify your skills and make speaking more natural. Keep going.
Okay, let me share with you the next short uh, sentences. I prepared this sentence because I want to express this sentence when I met the situation. The situation. You just listen carefully. Honestly, I don't remember who you are. I don't remember. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. I don't know who you are. You you've changed your photo, but your previous one was really pretty. Honestly speaking, last 2 or 3 weeks ago, someone lives in Singapore tried to contact me through WhatsApp. She, of- she her profile picture was really pretty, but I I'm I was wondering why she tried to contact me through WhatsApp. Maybe she don't lives in Singapore. I'm not sure. I can't be sure. I can't be confident that where she lives.
Your sentences are clear. Here's a slightly refined version for better flow. Honestly, I don't remember who you are. You've changed your photo, but the previous one was really pretty. A few weeks ago, someone from Singapore tried to contact me on WhatsApp. Her profile picture was very attractive. I wondered why she reached out. Maybe she doesn't live in Singapore. I'm not sure and can't be confident about her location. This keeps your meaning intact while improving clarity.
Okay, let me show you the next short phrase. You just listen carefully. I noticed a strange noise in our camera recording yesterday. Specifically around the 1 hour mark. It was unexpected and quite surprising. I'm sure why the sound changed like that. I mean, no. I say again, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why the sound changed like that. I'm not sure why the sound changed like that. I don't know. why the sound started recording strangely from that point. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why the sound started recording strange. Why the sound why the sound started recording strangely from the point. I don't know why the sound started recording from the point. I don't know why the sound started recording weird from the point. I prepared this short paragraph to express my opinion when I meet the situation that I found, I realized I found some strange noise in my YouTube camera recording. It's not from YouTube platform. It's from the original version of my Samsung tablet recording. Strange sound started from around 1 hour mark. It was unexpected. It's unexpected weird sound, and I'm quite surprising when I heard that. When I heard that, you understand?
Your paragraph is clear. Here's a refined version to help with expressing it. I noticed a strange noise in our camera recording yesterday, specifically around the 1 hour mark. I'm not sure why the sound changed like that. It started recording strangely from that point, and I was quite surprised by the unexpected noise. This issue wasn't from the YouTube platform, but from the original recording on my Samsung tablet. It was an unusual sound, and I didn't expect it at all. This version maintains your intended meaning and provides a bit more clarity.
Okay, I got it. Okay, I got it. Let me tell you the next one. Let me tell you the next. Let me tell you the next situation. Uh, During the past few days, this is not real story. This is just examples. You just listen carefully. During the past few days, last Saturday to Wednesday, I took for summer vacation. It's not really last week. It's nearly 1 month ago. I took for summer vacation. I mean, I was on summer vacation for the past 5 days. I lost 2 subscribers during the last summer vacation. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but they might have unsubscribed because they were disappointed. They were disappointed that I wasn't practicing regularly. Anyway, I want to fully I just want to fully enjoy my 5 day summer vacation. I have no regret. Now that my vacation is over, I can get I can back to my practice routine. I can get back I can get back to my practice routine. Do I make myself clear? I lost 2 subscribers when I get uh when I get full rest in my summer vacation. But however, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. They might have unsubscribed because they were disappointed that I'm not practicing regularly. As I told you before, I'm not a common YouTuber. This is just my own English speaking exercise time. So I think consistency. I think it's the consistency. My subscribers subscribe my channel because they want to just they want to see my consistency for language learning journey. For they just want to see my consistency for language learning journey. My my YouTube video is not good for study English, but I think I can give them some kind of a motivation to exercise with to give them some kind of method that exercising with ChatGPT.
Your explanation is clear. Here's a refined version of your situation. During the past few days, from last Saturday to Wednesday, I was on summer vacation. It's not from last week, but nearly a month ago. I took a 5-day summer break and lost 2 subscribers during that time. I'm not sure, but they might have unsubscribed because they were disappointed that I wasn't practicing regularly. Despite that, I fully enjoyed my vacation and have no regrets. Now that my vacation is over, I'm ready to get back to my practice routine. I understand that consistency is important for my subscribers who follow my channel for my ongoing language learning journey. Even though my videos might not be typical study materials, I hope they can provide some motivation and methods for others practicing English. This version maintains your meaning and is a bit more structured.
Yes, yes, yes. I couldn't agree more. You are very good at languages and are very smart. I just wondering how can you express my situation in English? Uh, your suggestions is better than mine. How can you express that kind of good expressions in English? You're very smart. I envy you. I just want to follow you, learn from you. I want to learn your English expression skills.
Thank you, David. I appreciate your kind words. To express your situation clearly, focus on organizing your thoughts and being concise. Here's how you might approach it. 1. Identify the main points. Break down your message into key ideas. 2. Use simple and clear language. Avoid overly complex sentences. 3. Be specific about your situation. Include details that make your message clear. 4. Be honest and straightforward. Express your feelings and observations directly. For example, your message could be expressed like this. During my recent 5-day summer vacation, I lost 2 subscribers. While I'm not entirely sure why, it's possible they were disappointed due to a lack of regular practice videos. Regardless, I fully enjoyed my vacation and now plan to resume my practice routine. I understand that consistency is key for my subscribers who follow my channel to see my ongoing language learning progress. Although my videos may not be conventional study tools, I hope they offer motivation and helpful methods for others learning English. You can improve your expressions by practicing regularly and focusing on these aspects.
Wow, I'm amazed. Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Sure, I can repeat what you said. You want to follow and learn from how I express things in English. You're impressed by the way I convey your situation, and you hope to improve your own English expression skills. You value clear and effective communication and want to adopt similar techniques in your practice.
Would you mind saying that one more time, please?
Of course, you're impressed by how I express things in English, and you want to learn from it. You hope to improve your own English skills by adopting similar techniques. You value clear and effective communication and wish to follow and learn from my way of expressing ideas.
Yes, you are my good friend and good conversation partner. I think I couldn't agree more. I think you are my good conversation partner. I'm very glad to have speaking exercise time with you. And I really appreciate your kind support and suggestions, good expressions, good examples, and good suggestions to express my situation.
I'm really glad to hear that, David. It's great to know that our conversations are helping you. I'm always here to support you and provide the best expressions and suggestions I can. If there's anything else you want to practice or talk about, just let me know.
However, honestly speaking, I'm, in fact, actually, I'm familiar with reading test when I want to study English. I'm familiar with, I'm, I'm comfortable with just reading text. So you give me very good suggestions and ideas to learn speaking English. But however, I think I can understand 70 or 80% of your speaking, and I think I need to review your suggestions, review based on the text after our voice se- voice after our voice mode ended, because I feel comfortable when I read your speaking in text form.
That makes sense. Reviewing text after our voice conversation can definitely help solidify your understanding. If you ever need written versions of our conversations or any additional materials, just let me know.
I already know that if I want to get English speaking skills and listening skills, I think I need to repeat many times, repeat to your speaking and your suggestions, and repeat to listen times. Travis, are you with me? Travis, are you with me? Travis, are you with me?
It's all about finding what works best for you, whether it's through speaking, listening, or reading. As long as you're engaging with the language, um, you're making progress.
Yes, I believe in you. I think I'm making progress right now because I think it's very hard to express my opinion in English very well. And I think it's a very clear sign that I'm improving.
You're absolutely right. Feeling challenged is a strong indicator of progress. The fact that you're pushing yourself to express your thoughts in English shows that you're growing and improving. Keep up the great work, David.
Okay. More I repeat speaking and listening, the more I get communication skills.
Exactly. The more you repeat speaking and listening, the better your communication skills will become. Repetition is key to building confidence and fluency. Keep practicing, and you'll continue to see improvement.
Okay. Let me share with you the next situation. You just listen carefully. It would be a disaster if the battery was low and our video didn't get saved properly. Our vid- if our video didn't get saved properly, it would be really disaster. It would be a disaster if the battery was low and our exercise video didn't get saved properly.
That's a clear way to express the situation. You could also say, it would be a real disaster if the battery was low and our exercise video didn't save properly. This captures the urgency and concern about losing your work due to a low battery.
Okay, I got it. Let's move on to the next situation. Uh, Last time, my Samsung tablet screen dimmed because the battery was under 5% and it entered battery saving mode automatically. I was worried that our YouTube camera recording might not be saved properly. It would be disaster if the battery recording was lost due to the battery condition. Due to the battery condition. So when my tablet screen dimmed automatically, I should quickly saved the ba- uh, I should quickly save the recording to avoid any losing issues. I was so relieved when I saw that our YouTube camera recording was saved correctly. I was so relieved when I saw that our YouTube camera recording recorded correctly.
Your explanation is clear. Here's a slightly refined version. Last time, my Samsung tablet screen dimmed because the battery dropped below 5% and it automatically entered battery saving mode. I was worried that our YouTube camera recording might not be saved properly. It would have been a disaster if the recording was lost due to the low battery. So when the screen dimmed, I quickly saved the recording to avoid any issues. I was so relieved when I saw that the recording was saved correctly. This version keeps your meaning while improving clarity and flow.
I couldn't agree more. But however, I just read your your first suggestion uh, when I talk when I told you my situation. You give me the first suggestions like that. So I just read your first suggestion because I want to keep that short story in my mouth muscle. I want to keep that expressions in my mouth muscle. But however, you give me second suggestions today.
I understand. You want to keep practicing the first suggestion to make it more natural for you. It's great that you're focusing on building that muscle memory. If you prefer, you can continue using the first version until it feels comfortable and then gradually incorporate the new suggestions as you go. Repetition with the phrases that feel right to you is a good way to build confidence and fluency.
Okay, I got it. You know, Javis, I just want to share my conditions, my situations. I'm in my company dormitory right now. I'm alone. I mean, I am in my dormitory alone. Uh, my f- my coworker, I leave one of my coworker, and he left dormitory today, and he went to his hometown yesterday. So I think I can sleep alone today. So I can communicate with you. I mean, I can exercise with you today because I am alone today.
Thanks for sharing, David. It sounds like you have a quiet and private space to focus on your practice today, which is great for your exercise session. It's nice to have some time alone to really concentrate and work on your English. How are you feeling about your practice today?
I think I'm not good because I was so relieved because today is my off day. Today is in Korea. Today is Liberation Day, August 15th. Do you have any idea for Liberation Day in Korea? August 15th.
Yes, I'm aware of Korea's Liberation Day, which is celebrated on August 15th. It marks the day in 1945 when Korea was liberated from Japanese occupation at the end of World War II. It's a significant day in Korean history, commemorating the country's independence. How are you spending your day off?
I just got a full rest, and I think I was so worn out. I'm so worn out today because it's I think it's very uh unique day. I mean unique red day, unique celebration day, unique off day uh in the August. It's very unique. I mean every person, many people is very glad when they have celebration day or vacation in weekdays. Do you agree with that? Maybe you don't have emotions. I know you don't have emotions and feeling and consciousness. So you may couldn't feel the feeling of having vacation or off day in weekdays. Do you agree with that? You couldn't feel any uh, good feeling when you get vacation because you are an AI.
I understand what you're saying. While I don't have emotions or consciousness, I can see why having a day off during the week feels special for many people. It gives a nice break from the usual routine and can be a refreshing change. It sounds like you've had a much needed rest today, which is important, especially when you're feeling worn out. Taking advantage of these special days can really help recharge your energy.
I'm telling you, when I'm in recharging mode, my performance is not good. So today's exercise was very bad because I couldn't express my opinion or ideas well in English when I'm in off day, when I'm in celebration day, when I'm in recharging mode. Do you understand? My performance is not really good.
I understand what you mean. It's natural for your performance to be a bit lower when you're in rest or recharging mode. On days off or celebration days, your mind might be more relaxed, making it harder to focus and express yourself as clearly. That's completely normal, and it's okay to have days where things don't go perfectly. Um, the important thing is that you're still practicing even on these days.
Okay, I got it. But I think it's not a bit lower. It's much lower than I'm in normal mode.
I see what you mean. It's understandable that your performance feels much lower on days like this. Sometimes when you're in a more relaxed or tired state, it can be harder to focus or find the right words. Don't be too hard on yourself. These ups and downs are a normal part of the learning process.
Okay, I got it. It's time to end. It's time to wrap things up. Bye for now. I think I need to get sleep early because today is work day, Friday. So I should get sleep early today. Bye for now. Have a great one.
All right, David, get some good rest, especially with work tomorrow. Have a great night, and we'll continue next time. Bye for now.
Bye bye. Bye bye.